Hey everybody, it's Stephanie from the Academy for HighLevel, and Sean did it again. We have another update in workflows. So this time it's going to just be a little bit of a UI update, which means user interface if you're not aware. And if we go to the workflow tab, which is the automation on the left sidebar here, we already had a recent update where this list view looks a little bit different, and you can look at your recent list, filter by certain things here, and of course looks pretty much the same. And then when you went to create a workflow, this was updated just a teensy bit, but in terms of everything else, it had looked the same. So now, as of July 3rd, if we open up one here, and I'll just even create a new one, and let's select this recipe, for example. Right now it looks a bit different. So what looks different to us here is this top menu and the top right here, as well as these individual pages. So this builder page used to be actions, now it's builder. Everything under that looks the same though. Settings is still settings, but now we have a contact category where you can turn on and off allow re-entry. That is what used to be allow multiple. So whenever I say allow multiple in anything, know that allow re-entry is the same. Then we have stop on response, same as before, it's just in a different little location under here. And then under communication, we have the rest of the settings that we saw previously as well, including the time zone, if you want to send it in the contact or accounts time zone, time specific window to send anything in. So if you only want to send between Monday 9 to 5 or Friday 9 to 5 or throughout the whole week, but not the weekends, things like that. Sender details, this will set it for all of your emails in the workflow that you have, all of them, not just one, just all of them. And then you can auto mark conversation as read anytime that this workflow sends anything out. It will mark a conversation as read. So if you need more information on what those settings are, go check out all of our resources on them. But this main thing here is just that account or allow re-entry has updated into a new format, and it just looks a little bit different. Then under enrollment history, same kind of thing there, and execution logs, same kind of thing there. I'm actually going to go back out of here and open a new different workflow so you can kind of see what those look like. So again, under settings, allow re-entry, enrollment history, this is where we're going to be able to see that information. So now we can push that user to the next step. So instead of that little running man icon, it's now this little move person icon, and of course remove them from the workflow. Their current status, this just is putting more emphasis, giving us more things to look at, more context to the situation. And under execution history, that's where it's going to take us under the execution logs, where we can see every step in order chronologically for that specific contact. Same thing, if we go just under that execution logs, we're going to see the different steps there. And then we can always click on somebody's to see just their contact, right? So enrollment history is where everybody is right now in this workflow. And execution log is every action that has been executed in order. So you can get to that execution log either page by just clicking that view execution history, and that will give it for that person specifically. So again, this updated a little bit. Most of the information is exactly the same, if not all of it. Then we have our draft and published, and as well as our updated time. This is also where we can see those version histories. And of course, you can save your workflow as well. So that's a little bit about the UI updates for workflows, and I'm really excited to see what else they come up with and if they give us more actions and triggers to play around with, and let us know what you would love to see in workflows.